So if you're one of those individuals that every time you get stuck in rush hour traffic, you kind of say to yourself, how and why does this always happen at the same time? And why do I say that? Because there are a lot of people online that are saying that there are agents that specifically go out at a certain time to create traffic jams. You heard what I just said. Agents that go out to create traffic jams. And the claim is that this is being done so that people get frustrated, aggravated, and by the time they walk in their front door, all they want to do is unwind and relax. And they're not thinking about current events or who they should really be upset with. And what people are referring to are the higher ups, overthrowing individuals that are making our lives difficult and tough. And according to many unconfirmed sources, this is all planned. And a lot of people that have been thinking about this for the longest of time are now realizing that they're not the only ones complaining about the same thing over and over again: traffic. And if you think about it, it completely removes you from everything else going on in the world, because the only thing you want to think about is getting home and getting the hell out of that traffic. We've all been in that situation. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
DMV TikTok, something I don't want to accept is the fact that rush hour now seems to start around 3 o'clock. It used to really be like 4:15, but traffic is starting at 3. Like somewhere that's supposed to only take me about 30 minutes to get to has now increased to 45 minutes by 3 o'clock. And then of course it goes up from there. But I don't like that. I don't. Why? What all of a sudden just made traffic start an hour earlier? What?
So whole time, rush hour traffic is not a coincidence. Y'all motherfuckers got agents acting as drivers to fuck the traffic up at a certain time every day. So when we get home, we tired and we irritated and we just want to take it down. So now we not thinking about overthrowing the higher ups. None of this shit is an accident. Everything is planned. You motherfuckers is sick.
Bro said rush hour traffic is literally agents jumping in traffic just to irritate you by the time you get home, so you don't want to overthrow the higher ups. But let me take it a step further and deepen that. What if they strategically are targeting the people who are on path to not only financially fund the ability to overthrow the higher ups and shit, but they're forcibly adding fuel to the fire to make that person's reality a hell? Because they know damn well when that person touches $100,000 versus the way a selfish motherfucker touches $100,000, the whole community is gonna be eaten. Like, apply it to how King Von and all these other people brought their first signed deal back to their hoods and shit. All right, but apply that on some good mentality shit, on some legal shit, on some knowledge spreading shit, on some funding whole businesses and trusts and buying whole blocks up and then renovating the whole block and then turning a fucking block that's worth 100,000 into 200,000 because you can. Yeah, they definitely are.
Hello, my dear friends. Excuse my wrinkled shirt. I was rushing this morning. You know how when you take your stuff out of the laundry basket that you was supposed to fold up and you didn't? Yeah. Well, anyways, excuse that. But anyways, I wanted to share something that I just seen that was crazy to me online just now, and a lot of people was talking about it. So people are talking about, so the government has hired actual agents to start rush hour traffic in the morning and start rush hour traffic in the afternoon when we get off of work. So these people are specifically hired, okay, to get up at a certain time and start traffic, so that we would be, us hardworking people, we will be so tired by the time we get home from work, we're not going to think of any plans to try to overturn a government.
have a conspiracy theory that is never talked about, but like, it's just something I think about. Does the government hire people to just go drive around during like rush hour times to like slow traffic? Like, there's no way that many people is on that specific road at that specific time. Like, people get out of work at all different times, not just, you know, I don't know. I feel like they're like, oh, I gotta go drive around for 3 hours and just stall traffic. What are some conspiracy theories that you think? Let me know in the comments.
Okay, so I feel like that was one that I conquered. And a big fear of mine that I haven't conquered yet is actually doing stand-up. So that's just something that I just cannot
Excuse me if I sound look a little crazy. My throat's scratchy. I think someone got me sick, so I'm home, just in the house, scrolling through social media. I'm on TikTok and everything, and it's weird. It's like, it's cathartic and frustrating at the same time to see yourself proven right about some things. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about the agents in traffic slowing down, causing rush hour and stuff. It's good that I'm seeing other people say this now. I was saying it like 8 years ago when I sounded crazy. I have a video. I'm gonna post it once I find it. But it's just of some cops on the highway just slowly going back and forth, purposefully slowing down traffic and not letting them go. I was on my way to Atlantic City when this happened. And I've been saying that they've been doing this for a long time. Even little stuff like the traffic signs. You drive down certain highways and it says congestion ahead. And what's causing the congestion ahead is people slowing down to read the sign that says congestion ahead. So, I don't know. It's weird. I'm a little frustrated and stuff, but I can't wait to see what I was right about next. So, keep it up. TikTok, Insta, whatever you're on, whatever you're doing. Yeah, people just keep it up.
Traffic isn't real. It's created. It's a government conspiracy, and big gasoline and big pharma, they want you to be anxious, they want you to be upset, they want you to sit in traffic, and so that's why it's created by the government to make us all upset. Traffic isn't real, guys. It isn't real.
You know who I didn't miss this year? Rush hour traffic Emma. Why can't people merge? I swear this road has been under construction longer than Grey's Anatomy has been on TV. Why are we even backed up here? It's a straightaway. Ooh, is there an accident? I hope they're okay. Why am I always in the slow lane? This is like Office Space in real life. Oh sure, who needs a blinker? My lane is your lane. You know, I really love the view of downtown from here. Do I have any snacks in here? For you, you look happy and healthy, not me. If you ever care, get off your phone, idiot. You're driving.